You know, I think it's crazy. Like, just for me being like a battle rap fan from the outside looking in, I feel like back in the day, the quality was better because you didn't know who you was battling.
Yeah.
So you had to be so prepared. Like you had
You
to
be
really
sharp.
You had like you had
Sharp.
to make sure like your verse or your bars or whatever could kill anybody, even though you ain't know who you.
Exactly.
And then now it's like niggas got 2 months to prepare, and the shit sound like whack as fuck.
Yeah.
I would say in all occasions because sometimes when you prepare, like motherfuckers is really writing the whole body. Like it's about to be.
And nowadays, people are specialists at doing that. These battle rappers now, they can't even make a song, but they can fucking break you down with 3 rounds. That's their specialty.
But do you feel like, I'm gonna be honest, man, because I like Bridge Rothstein, right? I like
So do I.
I think he's like crazy.
So do I.
I like Rum Nitty once in a while.
Yeah.
When he's like tapped in. I feel like, I don't know, man. I feel like if you got 2 months to prepare for somebody, every battle should be phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Like I don't feel like no battle
I agree with
should be
mediocre.
It should be crazy.
Facts.
You got 2 months just to remember maybe 2 songs or 3 songs worth of material.
Yeah, oh no, it's more than that. It's more than that. One round is about 2-3 songs.
Right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you, when I battled Head Ice, bro, that shit was. I did like 30 battles in Fight Club. It was fun. When I battled Head Ice, it was like 10 years later from when I battled at Fight Club.
Right.
That was the most nerve-wracking experience of my life.
Right.
It was a whole different ball game. I never had panic attacks or anxiety. Never. I never had none of that. But also, while I was doing the Fight Club, I was high as fuck every battle. I was stoked up. I was Xanaxed up. Before Xanax was popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on every single drug, like Mike Epps. I'm on weed, lean. I was on everything.
Right.
So I didn't have any nerves. But when I did Head Ice, I already had stopped doing everything. And, bro, it was just a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
And it was just like, it was very nerve-wracking. And it was just like very different. And that's why I haven't done nothing since then.
Well, what was it preparing for that battle like?
It was mad weird because by that point, I already, like I said, like I had a real problem with drugs. I was a fiend, you know what I'm saying? During the whole Fight Club shit. And by the time I battled Ice, I already had like multiple years that I don't smoke weed, I don't drink, I don't do nothing. So preparing for that, I'm not that person no more who I used to be. Like I said, I'm not the same person I was when I was 20.
Right.
So
there's a party in your mother's mouth, and I'm coming.
Yeah. Sometimes, that was really me back then. Now I have to try to turn that switch on when they say, yo, you got to battle. I was like, damn, the fans is gonna want the old names.
Right.
So I wrote 3 rounds. Trashed it. I was like, nah, this ain't me. Then I just got on the disrespectful shit, super disrespectful shit, which wasn't me anymore. Now when I look at it, I kind of cringe, because the first line I said to Ice was like, yo, you got 3 daughters? I'll slap my dick on all 3 of their foreheads. You know what I'm saying? Where me as a man now, the principles and shit I stand for, I wouldn't even say that to nobody.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, the fans want the disrespectfulness back, and it made me become somebody that I'm not no more. That's why I haven't watched that battle since then. And
you haven't watched it not once?
I watched it once, but I skip over certain parts because I'm like, yeah.
How many times did y'all watch it? You see what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So within that battle, I know there was like you guys had a couple personals for each other.
Yeah.
And how do those things even come about? I know how it happens for me. Either I'll do my homework.
Yeah.
Or somebody will come to me with
People
information.
People came to me.
People came to you.
Yeah. People.
Now Ice accused D Chambers of coming to you.
That shit was 3 years ago. I don't even remember who told me what. You know what I'm saying? But I do remember somebody coming to me and being like, yo, he's gonna bring up this about you and that about you. And at the end, when I watched the battle, he didn't bring up none of that shit. He kept it, because at first when I spoke to Ice, I was always cool with Ice. When they told me, we want you to battle Ice, I was like, nah, I don't want to. But he was the champ at the time, and fans had been asking me to battle for so long. I'm like, all right, if I come back, I want to battle the champ, show them that I could keep up or win, and then stop, just to show people.
That was a card I battled Real Deal on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, people came to me with information, and then it was like, yo, you know he's going to bring up this about you, this about. I'm like, Ah, man, so now I gotta bring personal, and by the time we battled, it became like real animosity, not beef, but just like, it started off, me and Ice was like, yo, we just gonna bar each other out, like, yo, we gonna keep it like that.
But
by
then,
the end of it, and then you get the Bishop calling, yo, y'all the main event, we ain't sell this many pay-per-views yet, go do that, go do X, Y, and Z, yo, create an online beef talk, and I'm like, I didn't sign up for this.
Right.
But also, I want the event to be successful, because I don't want it to be like, yo, Nems came back, nobody gave a fuck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I let a lot of people throw batteries in my back at that time, because I was just getting back into the scene, whereas when I look back, I'm like, I probably shouldn't have did that. The whole California shit, writing my name on the Compton sign, that was all for publicity, for the battle, man. I wouldn't have fucking did that in regular life.
And you know what's so crazy? I think it's like it's so much pressure.
Yeah.
Right now,
Yeah.
I mean, even like I think it's just pressure overall.
Period.
Right? But
Period.
now it's like, you know, it's so much pressure to kind of like carve out a name or create a buzz that not even just things you've been through, but even new artists, they
Absolutely.
fucking go on suicide missions just to get some views.
Yeah,
And then it's like after that, whatever
Now you
you're
gotta
looking
deal with the
for,
consequences.
Yeah, like
Right.
once that fades out,
Yeah.
it's like you still left with this, and it's like, you know,
What's the point?
What's the point? Was it worth it?
It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work you heard. Making fiends leave earth you heard. Got your baby mama thirst you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf you heard. Told Jim I need a bomb I could drop on you niggas. Bad boy, I'm never gonna stop for you niggas. I don't give a fuck who you got is the illest. I solidify my spot